Way bar or something, or you know, this bar right here I've heard can cause it. And while I was down here, as you can see right there, you see that bad boy? This sucker is grooved, which tells me it needs to be replaced. So I've got a brake kit on order. It's coming in the mail anytime now. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade these to drilled and slotted rotors and do some performance package brake kits down here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw these on, put some performance brakes on the back. But while I was looking at the brakes, I figured I would go ahead, and I know I probably should have chose Brembo, but these are the only ones that were local, being that I didn't prepare well. We're gonna go ahead and change the front Brembo brakes out too. Maybe we can do some cleaning on them, because later on I'm gonna have to get them powder coated. I was gonna paint the back and the front, but I think it's just smart that I get these professionally done as they're so expensive. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and jack up the car. I think we're gonna do all 4 jack stands, so we can go ahead and get all 4 tires off and start working at it. All right, now that we have the car fully jacked up and ready to start taking off the wheels, I'm going to go ahead and power up the compressor and go ahead and start hitting these lugs to pull the wheels off. All right, so as I was taking off the wheel, as you can see, the Brembo brake, if you guys know how to fix this, please let me know. It just looks rough. I'm replacing these soon. I've got the replacements over there. I'm gonna be replacing just mainly this one right here. Wondering if I should just do that now, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably wait until I get it under scrub, because you can see without the under holding it out forward, the wheels are doing what they're doing. But anyways, as I was saying, if you guys know how to fix this, let me know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the 2 fronts pads first to go ahead and get that out of the way. As you can see, we were cutting it pretty close. And then we're gonna move on to the performance package in the back. All right, so we're gonna start off by going ahead and knocking these 2 pins out. Gonna use maybe a little drill or a screwdriver of some sort. Once we knock these pins out, you can see right here, these are the pins running this way. After I knock these out, this clip right here is gonna come out and release the tension on the brakes. So we're gonna do that to this side and that side. All right, so now, see, we got the retainer clip out. Once you get these pins out, just know this is going to straight up launch. So be prepared, kind of try to get them out evenly, but just know there's some tension on these. So at this point, what we're gonna do, as you can see, we get the 2 brake pads right there. We're gonna go ahead and compress it against it with a flathead screwdriver, or maybe with my brake compressor, I'm not sure yet. And then we're gonna pull the pads out. And I'm gonna do that to the other side too. All right, so we get the pads out. These suckers just fell right off. As you can see, the Red Reaper definitely needed some new pads. That is almost absolutely gone. And if we go over and look at the other side, I would say it's even worse over here. I mean, Jesus, look at that. Yeah, so it's a good thing I caught this in time. What we're gonna do now is I think we're gonna compress it a little bit if we have to. And then we've got the new pads over here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab these out. As you can see, this is how thick it's supposed to be. So the fact that it wasn't that thick, like, we can just compare. Look at this. So you can see that right there? The fact that yeah, we definitely need to do brake pads, but we're good. We got the new ones. So we're gonna go ahead and slide them right in there, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so as you guys can see, I got the new retainer in. This might be a little weird when you go to put it back in if you're doing this at home. Just remember, the pins run through the brake caliper, or through the new brake pad. This hooks it on, so this is what's going to hold this retainer clip in, and it's going to run through this brake pad and back through here, so it's going to put it all together as one. So we're going to do that to the other side, and then we can go ahead and get started on the performance package in the back, so we can take care of these grooves, baby. This sucker right here started overflowing, and I think it's because it was overfilled at one point, which sucks because it definitely wasn't me, but we're gonna go ahead and chunk the old ones and get rid of them. All right, so we officially got the back wheels off. I've got a bucket here so that we can not put too much stress on the caliper's hose, and it'll go ahead and support the caliper. I know it's dirty, it's just a bucket that I keep around my house. We're gonna work on taking the caliper apart, and so that we can get the old brake pads out and get this messed up rotor out of here and put new ones on. Before putting the new rotor on, we're gonna go ahead and put the new clips and all the new hardware inside of the caliper bracket, and then we're gonna go ahead and suture her back up. All right, so I had to end up, as you can see, it's dark. I ended up going and getting a tool to twist the calipers in the rear. Had to use the Harley Davidson to go get it. As you can see right here, you're gonna need a tool that basically twists the calipers in the back, because on these S197 Mustangs, it's not just a press in on the rear. But as you can see, we got it in. I'm working on putting the wheels on now. Let's see if you can even see it over here. You can kind of see it a little bit. I apologize because it's dark. We're gonna work on putting the wheels up, and then I've got to go break them in. Huge shout out to Brake Best Select one for hooking me up with the brakes on hand nearby. And then this is the kit that we kind of went with, the Evolution carbon fiber ceramic performance pads, and then the drilled and slotted rotors. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how it'll turn out. But they damn sure look a lot better. We'll see what they look like whenever I lower it down, put the wheels back on it and everything.